Guys, what's up? Tony from the Outsider channel, here with you once again, and as always, I've got a fun one for you today. We've got a special guest. His name's Henry Golding, and I think 99.9% of you probably know exactly who he is, because you may know him from...
We've been dating for over a year now. What about us taking an adventure east?
Like Queen?
Santiago Oaks.
That's right, Santiago Oaks. I actually thought he was going to say Singapore. Who would have thought? Henry was a BBC journalist and one of the leads in Crazy Rich Asians, and since then he's been in a series of movies, most recently landing him in Guy Ritchie's new film, The Gentleman, where he plays a villain, which is pretty interesting because after meeting him, dude's as sweet as a teddy bear.
This is a big number. Cash.
I am not for sale.
This is a big number.
Even if I was, you're several zeros short.
You're forgetting the laws of the jungle looking down on me.
Hurts, does it? There's only one rule in this jungle. When the lion's hungry, he eats.
Luckily for Henry, there's no mountain lions on this ride, and yes, we're riding with Henry today. Henry's a new mountain biker. Like a lot of you, get a lot of questions on the channel about beginner mountain bike tips and skills, and I thought this was a great opportunity, since I've been riding with Henry, to show what it's like for somebody that's just starting out and the progression, and let you guys know that you're not alone. Before we get to the ride though, I've got some huge channel news. Guys, 10,000 subscribers, holy ham sandwiches, and I promised when that happened, we'd have a Patreon account. That just happened as well. Patreon is live, week early videos. That's right, right now on Patreon, I've got next week's video already loaded up and ready to go. With that, Patreon is where I'm going to be doing group rides. Get some rides in, have some beers after, get some food. When all the craziness clears up and it's safe to do that, that's what's on the game plan for us. And it's just more personal interaction with me and questions, trails, skill progression, whatever it is. I'm also going to be doing extended cuts when they're warranted. If I have long rides, a lot of you guys use them on the trainer. I'll leave the edits not as tightly cut as they are on YouTube. This is just getting started. I'm open to suggestions. If you guys want to see more things on Patreon, I'm here for you. And your support in this endeavor is hugely appreciated. Right now, by default, I'm a full-time YouTuber. I'm all in. So without further ado, let's get to the ride. Yes, dude. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Cleaned it?
Yeah, that felt good.
All right, guys, we just climbed to the top of chutes. Henry's second time here. How many times have you been riding? Oh, this is your sixth time?
I think it's six. 5 times with you and 1 on my own.
So his sixth time, this is his second time at Oaks. Went down chutes Ridgeline last time, so kind of brought his ass back here because I couldn't believe it. Like, I didn't ride here until maybe 2 years in. I'm pretty impressed. Anyway.
It was peer pressure. You and Alan made me do it.
We're out here today and you're a new mountain biker. A lot of people watching the channel are beginning as well. Is there any hints or tips that you've already learned along the way that you didn't know or maybe picked up in the last few rides?
Generally speaking, it's like people who are afraid to get into something new.
Yeah.
It's that first step, right? So my first step was actually contacting you, because I was watching a lot of your videos and you did a lot of the local sort of trails. So the first big hurdle to get over is to become a part of the community. And I think a lot of people stop before that. And so when I reached out to you, I was like, you know, you're gonna be open to being the crap one, the one at the back, the one getting tired out up the trail.
We've all been there though.
That's it, you gotta suck it up. But the community is just so supportive of new riders. Even if you're an experienced 10-year rider, people stop, make sure you're okay if you've sort of fallen over. They'll give you advice when you need it. You and Alan have been great in sort of leading me, especially you with waiting at every other hilltop for me to catch up.
Yeah, he's come a long way. We did the Fullerton Loop, our first ride, and I'm not trying to throw you under the bus here, but it's a compliment. He was stopping at every hill, and we're only about a month in right now, and he just climbed up, cleaned the hole up on chutes, and guys, all it takes is a little bit of commitment and jumping into the community, because we're all friendly, man. And
Take it from this guy.
It's true. I got lots to learn though. I'm hoping I need to pick your brain about some jumping. So hopefully today we'll cover that.
Yeah, we're gonna dip in today. All right, let's do it.
And that's exactly what we did. We headed up a little bit further, found a little rock jump, and get some attempts in, seeing how the bike feels, where his body position should be, and ask some questions along the way. But as you're going to see really quickly, not too many questions need to be asked, because this guy picked it up quick.
You're off the ground. What did you feel like you did wrong?
Lift it up.
Okay.
Too much.
I was gonna say that. Good job. Yeah, dude. This guy's just learning stuff. I don't even have to teach him. He just skips the learning process and just does it. Yeah, dude.
I think I lifted too much as well.
It looked good though. Yeah, man. Good stuff.
And then we headed up top to the drop section. I just kind of wanted to show him around a little bit, and did one in front of him and kind of looped back around. And then I saw him kind of eyeing it up, and I'm like, is he thinking about doing this?
So what are you doing for the drop section?
And he was. I was pretty surprised, because this guy is just sending it everywhere. And he started asking me questions about how to do it. So that's what I did. I tried to give him as much advice as I could.
You're not landing flat, right? Yeah. There is a little bit of an angle.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is kind of push your bike out in front of you. Think of it almost like a big curb, right? Where you want to land your both wheels at the same time on the street. It's that, but you're in the air just longer and holding position. So when I go off it, what I'm going to do is like kind of push my bike ahead of me. I'll just show you. I'm trying to give Henry as much advice as I can, but sometimes you just have to give it a shot and see what feels natural on this stuff.
He did a bunch of roll-ups, that kind of thing where you almost commit and you don't. And then what the hell do I do? The one roll-up that he goes and commits.
I think he's going to go for it.
I thought I was recording and I wasn't. So, Henry did this drop. Kudos to him. I'm an idiot. This is pretty much what it looked like and felt like.
Yes! Yes!
And after Henry's Red Bull Rampage run, we headed down a steep loose chute.
Way to save it, dude. Yeah.
And made our way over to Chute's ridge line.
Ripping. Yeah, dude.
First up, the waterfall.
All right, we're at the waterfall on Chute's Ridgeline. For those of you guys that have ridden this, no, it is not a beginner ride. Henry's gonna give this one a shot. He did it last time we were here, so I know he can do it. Hats off to this guy. Here he goes. You had it. You took the gnarly line at the end there, though. Yeah, you just need to go straight here. Yes, dude. Smooth as beans.
Yeah! Woo! A lot of the time it really is in your head. But slow and steady, nice and low. And it works for me.
Woo! All right, Henry, you got the wheel. There you go. Yeah.
There's just the fear of slipping out.
Yeah.
At speed. That terrifies me.
You are learning in kind of a crazy place. SoCal's like super loose and dusty,
Yeah.
so you learn how to ride here, you can ride in a lot of places. And he's off. Yeah, dude.
Oh my God.
I should have yelled left.
Oh,
Nice save, man. Cut.
back to it.
This was actually kind of terrifying to watch. So Henry was actually going full Red Bull Rampage mode right off the side of the cliff. Pulled it back, dialed it in, and yeah, close call.
Cheers, my dude.
Ew.
Cheers. Fuck it, I just told him, I'm like, I'm not trying to kiss his ass because I'm following him down shoots and stuff, and he's like a proper rider right now. For someone that's just starting out, dude, I gotta hand it to you.
I think I got more sort of balls than sense. I think it's really just like, I don't know.
You kind of have a no fear thing.
I'm making my mistakes though. That's where I think I need to learn. I was slipping out. Like I nearly went out off that really sharp sort of left-hand turn.
Yeah.
I nearly flew straight off it.
But was that kind of because you didn't know the trail that well though, or?
No, I was going too fast. I was like head first, like trying to impress you.
You did say something about you've been watching a lot of YouTube videos. Has that been helpful?
So much, yeah.
But do you watch like the how-tos, or is it more of like the body position?
It's kind of a bit of both.
Yeah.
Like some tips, but then it's just watching people like take their turns and where they're braking, and then imagining yourself doing it.
Right.
And it's almost like a quarter of actually doing it, because your brain is like thinking 2 steps ahead. Like watching pros and then getting like watching those how-to videos really help.
All right, I'm gonna sign out, you guys. We're gonna see more of Henry, I think, right, Henry?
Oh yeah.
Henry's a mountain biker.
Sky Park next.
We're gonna hit Sky Park with Henry pretty soon. Good ride today. Guys, you know the drill. New videos every week. Like, subscribe, and on that, I'll see you guys next week.